Your kit includes an instruction sheet, a teddy bear shape that's pre-punched with holes for everything we want to attach, a button for the nose, some googly eyes, a little tummy circle that's also pre-punched, and then some cotton balls to make your tummy circle stick out so that you can rub it. I put the thread through the needle. It's a nice blunt needle. That's why I pre-punched the holes for you. And you're going to want to ask mom or dad or another adult to help you take out the longer thread first so that you can do the nose. And you're going to go up through the back, through your button, and then back down through. And I think that my button has too small of a hole for this needle. That's okay. We'll attach that again. After your nose is attached, you can just tie the string at the back of the teddy bear. And then we'll use our longer thread. We're going to use the longer thread with the pre-punched holes to attach our little tummy piece. Tying a knot in the end. You may have to ask an adult for some help, or you could do it yourself. I just loop it around my fingers and slide it down like that. And then I'm trying to match up the holes. Hopefully it may be easier on yours than it is on mine. But we'll just start sewing around and we'll go up and down through the holes. And I'm going to tuck my little cotton ball in to make a puffy tummy. Tuck it in, finish sewing around, and then you have your pocket teddy bear. There we go. And we'll tie this in the back. And our teddy bear is ready to comfort us. Get that sewn on there. Hope everyone enjoys. Hi everybody. Welcome to Sleepy Storytime. I'm Missy Lisa. This week, everyone got to make their own little pocket teddy bear with a little puffy tummy you can rub at and a button nose. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's start our story time with the welcome song I use the more we get together. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For my friends are your friends, and your friends are my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. I hope we get together in the library soon. Let's all stay safe. And for this sleepy story time, let's do a couple riddles and nighttime songs before we get to our story. Do you all remember the cat and the fiddle? Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Does everyone know the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? I learned more verses. Let's sing together. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light. Twinkle, twinkle all the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Before we read our book, let's wish on a star. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Our first book today is Hugless, Douglas and the Big Sleepover by David Melling. Douglas was packing all his things for Rabbit's sleepover. He had a lot of stuff, but there was plenty of room at Rabbit's. He packed his honeybee pajamas, his toothbrush, and a storybook. He was very excited. I hope Rabbit reads a bedtime story, thought Douglas. He set off into the woods. His bag was very heavy with all his things. First, he got stuck, and then he got lost. He climbed up the nearest tree to see where he was. Only the tree he chose was quite thin and very, very bendy. Snap! Ouch! Douglas crashed to the ground and nearly squashed Little Sheep. Hello, said Douglas. I'm going to Rabbit's sleepover, but I'm lost. I know the way, Little Sheep squeaked. Douglas smiled. Why don't you come along too? There's plenty of room at Rabbit's. Douglas scrambled out of the bush and brushed himself off. Funny, he thought. My bag feels even heavier now. At last they arrived at Rabbit's house. Ooh, ooh, you won't fit, hooted Owl. I only brought one little friend, said Douglas, and there's plenty of room at Rabbit's. What about us? Cried the sheep. Rabbit was very happy to see everyone. I love having sheep for sleepovers, she laughed, and she waved them all into her house one by one. Your front door does look small, bawled Little Sheep. Nonsense, said Rabbit. There's plenty of room at Rabbit's house. Poor Douglas. They pushed and they pulled. I don't think this is working, said Douglas. Wait a minute, cried Rabbit, snapping her fingers. I'll dig a bigger hole. There now, puffed Rabbit. Isn't that cozy? Douglas wasn't so sure. When are you going to read us a bedtime story, Rabbit? Asked Little Sheep. As soon as I get in, Rabbit replied. Snuggle up. Everyone shuffled and shifted and squeezed about. There's no more room at Rabbit's, cried Douglas. Little Sheep brushed his tickly fleece against Douglas's big round nose. Choo-choo! Out popped the sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boing, 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 boing. There were sheep all over the place. Douglas gathered them together and looked around. There's plenty of room out here, he said. So Douglas and the sheep settled down and listened to Rabbit read a story. Once upon a time, Rabbit began, there was a big, big sleepover. And one by one, they all closed their eyes and fell asleep. What would you pack for a sleepover? Slippers? Glow-in-the-dark gadgets, pajamas, a blanket, a storybook, maybe a toothbrush, woolly socks, your teddy bear, midnight snacks, cuddle toy, a robe, a musical alarm clock, a friend, maybe your binky, or earplugs. Well, hopefully we get to have a little pretend sleepover soon at the library. Let's read a counting book called 10 Little Sleepyheads by Elizabeth Provost. The illustrations by Donald Saff. 10 Little Sleepyheads. 10 little sleepyheads, talking to their toys. One falls asleep in the middle of the noise. 9 little sleepyheads, reaching for a snack. One falls asleep on a crumbly cracker stack. 8 little sleepyheads, giggling in a pile. One falls asleep with a dreamy little smile. 7 little sleepyheads playing peekaboo. One falls asleep, but we're never telling who. 6 little sleepyheads crawling on the rug. One falls asleep nose to nose with Sister Bug. 5 little sleepyheads begging for a book. One falls asleep as she tries to take a look. 4 little sleepyheads toasty in their towels. One falls asleep with her baby while her baby brother howls. Three little sleepyheads climbing into bed. One falls asleep when he blinks and bows his head. Two little sleepyheads breathing soft and slow. One falls asleep touching shadows with his toe. One little sleepyhead counting back from 10. Is he asleep? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Well, here we go again. That was a good counting book, wasn't it? Before I say goodbye today, I'd like to read a poem from this book, Can I Touch Your Hair? Poems of Race, Mistakes, and Friendship. It's Black History Month, and this story is told in poems from 2 school kids. Can you see this page? Now I'm going to read the poem project. These are the first 2 poems in this book. I hope you check it out from the library. When our teacher says, pick a partner, my body freezes like a ship in ice. I want Patty Jean, but Madison has already looped arms with her. Within seconds, you never know what he's going to say. Charles is the only one left. How many poems, someone asks. About what? Do they have to be true? Mrs. Vandenberg holds up her hand. Write about anything. It's not black and white. But it is. Charles is black and I'm white. Writing partner. Mrs. Vandenberg wants us to write poems. Finally, an easy project. Words fly off my pen onto the paper like writing is my superpower. The rest of the time, my words are a curse. I open my mouth and people run away. Now I'm stuck with Irene. She hardly says anything. Plus she's white. Her stringy dishwater blonde hair waves back and forth as she stutter steps towards me. My stomach bottoms out. Hello, I say. Hi, she says. I surprise myself by smiling at her. She smells like a mix of perfume and soap. We stare at our sneakers before I ask, so what do you want to write about? She shrugs. I say, how about our shoes, hair? Then we can write about school and church. She takes a deep breath. Okay, I match it. Let's start there. And then for the rest of the book, we go through and learn about these 2 school kids and the poems that they write as they get to know each other. You should check out Can I Touch Your Hair? Poems of Race, Mistakes, and Friendship by Irene Latham and Charles Waters, Sean Qualls, and Selena Alco. It is available in your Suffolk Public Library. Let's say goodbye with our traditional story time closing song, Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! I'll see you next time.